Fast Car News Network flash story. Man, I'm tired. Tired of being right. Over my 14 years of Guild Wars videos, I've chatted about other countries, especially when someone not from America runs their mouth about how great they are and this and that about their country and all the bad things they've heard about America. And I have clearly stated over these years, none of you people have traveled. That's why they say the shit they do. Now, I've been all over the world and seen what garbage pails all of these countries are, how far below and behind America they are. They're all terrible in all ways. Some are closer to America, but no one has what we have. Until the World Cup, people in all of these nothing countries in Europe, Central and South America, I've been there. I've heard their news. I've seen their newspapers. I've heard what people say, their TV shows. America is trash. America's food is trash. America has no culture. Everyone is just dead and bloody in the streets. They use the word trash a lot, and they have all of these opinions. Not one of them ever been here. They live on fake news. All of these countries, Euro, Asian, Central, South America, all these bitches. The only one that kind of knows maybe is Canada, which really is, Northern America light. Like if there was a pussy version, that's kind of... But even Canada's fucked up. It's just they're closer to us. The World Cup starts. Millions. Not one. Not seven. Not 328. Millions of YouTubes start coming out, and Facebooks and tweets and all the social medias about how everyone is shocked that came to America. The number one thing is they can't believe how big the food is and how much better it tastes. Oh, for all of these years we've heard our ham in Spain and our French cooking and England has a jacket potato and all of this shit. They've said, I've had this stuff and I've always laughed because it's all terrible. Millions of interviews about what is this Texas barbecue? This brisket, these ribs, these pot beans, and mac and cheese. Yeah, there's millions of interviews about the food. Go on YouTube and watch. Yeah, when they were in Boston, they're shocked how nice the people are. They all of the countries that for years talked down to America, I'm in shock. I expected the plane to land, and I don't know, posters of Trump all over with a hammer and a sword, people dangling from buildings and blood in the street. Really? This is what they hear? And they're like, people are nice. Everyone is a story about somebody paid for a meal or a drink for them. They can't believe how everything tastes better. They can't believe the selections. You can't believe how many YouTubes of people amazed by Walmart. When you hear people say, my whole country doesn't have as much food in stores as you have in one Walmart. God forbid the ones that have seen Buc-ee's, only people that know. And I've watched several of them, and it's great. I love the reaction when they're like, we have meats. My mother has made stewed beefs. And then they put Texas barbecue in their mouth, and their eyes bug out of their head like a cartoon going, auga! See, that's only funny if you know old cartoons. Yes, not too many questions, but it is absolutely shocking. None of them want to leave. You could probably type in here how people come and now they don't want to leave. They all say, I wish I could stay in America. Your transportation is better. It's cleaner here than I thought. There is some do say some stuff that wouldn't pass in America. I expected, how do they phrase it? I heard from quite a few people, you're black people. I just expected all of them with sideways guns and gold teeth and just robbing everyone and smoking the crack. I'm like, that's, half true. It's only most of them. But yes, go on here and put World Cup first time eating American food and watch these compilations. It is mind blowing what they have to say. When you say, yeah, the culture is amazing. They all talk about the portion size, which I have to agree with based depending on the country. They're also mind blown by free refills of like coffee or soda or iced tea. They're like, in my country, you can't do this. There was one guy from Italy. He's like, this is impossible. So he got a large Coke and he drank it. He's like, oh, that's the most Coke I ever had. And his friend said, free refill. So the guy cautiously walks up to the machine like he's a criminal or and he's eyeballing all around. No one's looking. There's no one looking at me. And he drinks another one, walking back to the seat, and says, "Wait, why don't I just stay at the machine?" He winds up having 7 Cokes. Needless to say, they show him later, and the guy is strung out beyond belief. Just everything. I think the Texas food, which let's be honest, I'm a northerner, but Texas food is different than everything else in the world. Oh, it's just great to hear these snooty Europeans that for years, decades, generations, America is trash. And then they come here and they're like, boy, was I wrong. I don't want to leave. They all say they want to come back as soon as possible. And they're like, I never realized how small and terrible my country was. I always thought we had the culture. We have old buildings and bumpy roads. Yeah, because you're stuck in the 1600s. You have nothing modern. This is not culture. This is old. That's what you have. Run down, broken down. Yeah. They're also shocked when they go out onto trails or into the country and they're like, there's beautiful scenery. Yeah, we tried to tell you. We thought this stuff was just in your movies as propaganda. They all say Americans are the nicest. By far, people from every country. You can't be in my country and just see a person and go, hey, how are you doing? They look at you like you're crazy. Americans will chat with you. I encourage you, put something about World Cup Euros try food or something and watch a few compilations on TikTok and whatever, and you will be mind blown. Some of you who have not traveled outside of the US, or maybe even where you grew up, things that you take for granted, and the wokes that we have here that protest America is terrible, and all of that stuff. Hear what people not from here say. I'm not even going to lead you down a path. Just hear what they say. How shocked they are by freedoms we have. Zeus, yeah, what's your question? Okay, so he's a relative, and he came down, stayed at your, okay, in Boston. He can't believe how many beers we have. We have them from all over the country and other countries, depending where you go. But really, one beer is really not any different than another beer. It's all kind of the same experience. Tastes like fucking beer. It's not like some taste like cherry Kool-Aid or delicious, right? Yeah, so please enjoy some of these videos. Uh, let's see. Yeah, here's some of those vids. I just typed in Euros love the USA food. But it's crazy. I love the ones that break down crying. I'm so sorry, America. I always have said terrible things on blogs and my various social media. And as soon as I came, I couldn't believe it. What was your favorite? Should I read this as you wrote it? I don't know where they were from, some awful country, but a family in Texas is at a pizza place because they wanted American style pizza, which they loved. And where they're from, pizzas are small, like a small dinner plate. So the mother ordered a large pizza for each family member in Texas. And of course, this place had wagon wheel size pizza, probably 50% bigger than your average Domino's or something large, maybe twice as big. So it was funny seeing each of them sit there like, this is enough food for weeks. Yeah, they're shocked by the size of our cups. Like, our large is way bigger. Some of them made the mistake of going to a 7-Eleven or a similar store and getting, like, whatever it's called, a double gulp. And they're like, mate, this is 4 liters a drink. You can't get bigger than, they show a little thing with their finger. But all of them are just like, we've been lied to. This is a very common thing. I've watched a lot of these from all of the countries, from Africa, Central South America, all over Africa, all over Europe, all the Asians everywhere. We've been lied to. Why does our TV and news, we can't believe anything that is said anymore? What you show in your movies is pretty much real. They really like yellow school buses, like from television. You don't get this in other countries. I actually saw this one. But please, I encourage you to watch. Oh, that's those famous guys. Jolly. America is heaven. It's crazy. You're going to start watching now? Get back to me in the game and tell me what you think about what you saw. I'm not surprised, motherfucker. I'm going to pull a Nate Diaz. None of you get that. YouTube Nate Diaz. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. All shocked. Nobody wants to leave. The amount of people saying they're moving here is staggering. I got some bad news. I'm sure some of you are nice people. We don't want you, motherfuckers. We got enough. And you talk shit for so long, your punishment is you don't get this. You got a little taste of the drug, and that's all you're getting. And don't try to sneak in, because you will find out really about ice. This is all you see. We've been lied to. It's pretty crazy when these people come over here. They're all assholes. All of these countries, all of them. They wear dumb outfits and do dumb dances. They get really drunk. You will find in unsophisticated countries, all of them, Africa, Europe, Central, South America, these people get loaded because their lives are so bad and there's nothing else to do. So when they come over here, oh, they're sloshed, all of these people. Shocking to me? Shocking to me is the vloggers, YouTubers, TikTokers, tweeters, women from other countries that got their hair done and they think they know how makeup works, and where they're from, they think that they're a 10, and they come to America and they expect everyone to swoon. Oh, I know this guy. This drink is the size of my head. I could feed my family for a month. Yeah, so these women come over that look like just dog shit, compared to American women. And they want everyone to fall all over them and drool. And they're like, in my, they use the word village, 2026 village. In my village, everyone knows who I am. I'm almost like a queen. They drool and bow and give me gifts. In America, not one person looked at me. Yeah, you look like a horse. In America, you're a horse, bitch. They don't know. Oh, God, England, don't get me started. The women that try to be hot from England, like dime pieces, I like a made-up woman. I like a hoary. The hoarier, the better. They put so much makeup on, whatever, let's say, is hot amount of makeup, and then they quadruple it. Whoever does the plastic surgery, and a lot of them have it that you see, doesn't know what they're doing. Because they don't look like our plastic women. They look like, I don't know, cartoonish, unless that's what they're going for. Oh, I thought Manchester was the best place in the world. Fuck Manchester. I can't believe New York City is bigger than Manchester. And Texas, really? Your cities are 3 blocks. Yeah, they're amazed by Walmarts and Buc-ee's. I guess they don't have anything like it. 120 petrol pumps in one station? Yeah. Yeah, the proportions, or I should say portions. They spent a lot of money. It must have been a huge boost for America. People go into our Walmarts and they bought a lot of shit, carts full of stuff. They're just like, you can't get this into my country. In my country, I'm like, it's a Hanes T-shirt, dude, and the prices. Oh, they all bitch about their taxes and the petrol prices. Wait, you pay less per your gallon than we pay per liter. It's their gases, depending on the country, might be 4 to 10 times more than ours per gallon. Mine, but they're like, I can't believe, and it used to be cheaper. Yes. Oh God, she's all cranked up. I'll talk to you in a minute, kitten. That's Kitten, everybody. All right, I could make this 5 hours long, but I'm not going to. But I encourage you to watch some of these videos just about the culture, but especially this stuff about the food. All of those years, your food is trash, America. There's no culture. You don't have sauces. These fucking idiots. We are the best in the world at everything by far. You're all below. Why do Americans have this aura of invincibility and superiority? Because we're better than you. That's not what that is. That is just a fact. Somebody has to be better, and it's us. You're all below us, and most of you way, way, way below us. This is all you see. We've been lied to. But I encourage. They're obsessed with food and the junk food. I did see one thing I didn't like. Several Euros liked. Oh, this hurts me to say it. Oh, you people want me to say it? It's going to hurt me if I do. They liked American Funyuns. Fucking Funyuns. The worst snack that ever existed. Funyuns. They like Funyuns. Yes. All right, so I'm going to conclude the news story unless there's something very interesting. I'll read here for a minute. Wow, we have 300 people on this Discord. Quite a few of them said lots, millions. We don't know how Americans are so fat compared to the rest of the world. Are they just lazy? Whatever the dumb things these cave people say. And then they come over here and eat. They go, oh, I would be fat too. I want barbecue every day and Slurpees and super size and whatever restaurant they go. They think Waffle House is gourmet. This is true. Here's a bit about it. There's actually quite a few. Hearing people from countries all around the world, this is the greatest. This is 5-star cuisine compared to Waffle House. It's amazing. This dude from Africa or something. And it's hilarious. And we're just like, it's Waffle House. That and Denny's is bottom of the barrel. And you think, yeah. The greatest street food in all of England is getting a jacket potato with a topping or two. See, people that have never been to England don't know what the fuck a jacket potato is. But here's the thing. They have these little potatoes, they're not as big as ours, that they call jacket potatoes. So let me clear this up. When you're in a tourist area, it's other places too, but in a touristy area or a big open spot in a city, there will be some food vendors, most of which are terrible. They really like, what do they call them in England, in the UK? Sausage sandwiches. It's basically like a Hot Pocket, and to them, this is fine dining. Just like, oh, by the way, millions of people on these vids denounced beans on toast, the high culture and the high level of culinary expertise. Beans on toast, not Texas pit beans, Campbell's plain 80 cents a can, boring unflavored beans. They put that on toast. This is beloved by the UK. Yeah, after they eat anything we have, they go, we don't ever want beans on toast again. Why do we eat that? It's dumb. Oh, I know why. Anyway, jacket potato, they'll have what we would call a food truck. And there's a dude behind the window who's oddly never, I almost said American, English. He's some other type of brown person. I don't know from where, with an accent. And someone will come up and order a jacket potato. So they have potatoes cooking. They will take one out, open it with a knife. I believe it's called jacket because the skin is on it. I don't know if they wash it or not. These are not up-to-date people. They're kind of gross in other countries, especially England. This is why they're all but taken over by Muslims and Chinese. England is finished. There's no more England as we knew it even 20 years ago. It's gone. Sharia law is there. They're gone. And they say, could I get I don't know, ground beef on my potato. It's kind of just a loaded baked potato with cheese and maybe crispy onions. Okay. And this to them is fucking Christmas. This is New Year's. This is the 4th of July. For these savages, getting a jacket potato once a year, they will travel hundreds of miles throughout the UK to go somewhere to get a jacket potato. Do they have anything good? Nothing. That's not true. And it might just be because we don't have it, and I don't know why. Fish and chips, first of all, as much shit as they talk about their chips in every country, but especially the UK. Yeah, Aussies, all of these fucks, they're French fries. They're not different. They're not special. They're not cooked any different. Sometimes maybe they're a little thicker than a McDonald's French fry, but not every fry I've ever had is thin like a McDonald's fry. They're not special. What is good is what they call fish, which is essentially just battered, deep fried fish. I love it. I've always loved it. And it's huge, not in America, or let's say the Euro areas. It's in every, I'm going to use a word they use, pub. Their countries are so shitty, there is literally a bar on every corner, sometimes more than one bar. And people are loyal to their bar and hate people and soccer team from every other bar. They're trash. Yeah, but it's kind of different. People go to eat there. There's less name brand restaurants and mom and pop diners. They don't have that. It's all done at the pub. But anyway, they all have fish and chips. For some reason, these idiots put salt and vinegar on it. Mate, you have to try it with salt and vinegar. Yeah, we don't use that in America. Mate, you haven't lived. I wish they'd stop saying mate. I want to punch everyone that says mate in the face. Except Nudie. Nudie gets a pass, even though he owes me Tim Tams. I want you people to tell him, you see Nudie say, yo, Nudie, where's Fast Cars Tim Tams? Do me a solid. I don't ask you motherfuckers for much. Yeah, I want to punch anyone in the face that says mate. No one says mate. Oh, God, it's so annoying. And what is this? Some of the UK people cannot say brother. BROTHER, brother. Here's what they say. Bruv. BRUV, bruv. What is that? I'd like to slap. I might, look, I don't flex it often. 6'9", 340 now. Summer's here, bigger than ever. I think I might go on a tour of the UK and just be known for the American that beat up a whole country. Because listen, not one of them is a man in any of these countries. There's no men, right? They're all sidewalk sissies. They're all mud ducks. And when I go to England, the UK, Scotland, it's all the same shit. Yeah, Ireland, just slap anyone that says mate, bruv, anyone with those terrible accents, anyone that says dumb words. I'll just go and slap and I got a big hand and I slap hard. I will slap your head off your shoulders. What if they zerg you? What? Have you ever seen English people? They're little hobbits with bad teeth and they smell bad. I'll slap the I would say England is slightly above like France and Spain. Dude, I will walk down their major cities and slap everyone I see. Hard. Just slap, slap, slap. There'd be a pile. Look like dominoes that fell down of people knocked out from fast cars slapping them. But yeah, so I just remember in England, mate, you have to try this with salt and vinegar. And I'm like, All right, just to shut you the fuck up. I was in wherever in Manchester, I actually remember it. Yeah, there's hooligans there. You're correct. And sometimes they don't like Yanks, but I'm not your average Yank. They didn't have anything to say to me. When I was walking in, I could hear the people and I don't know, the idiots smoking outside and shit. Oh, there's an American, let's let him have it. And when I walked in looking like this, nobody had a fucking word to say. Around the world, that's a fact. And I told people, believe me, I will slap your head off your shoulder. They believed it, and it's true. I've actually done that in combat. I was out of ammo. Yeah, we got zerged in our FFP. It's like 16 versus 2 of us. Yep. Lost all my weapons, knives, everything was gone, so I had to start punching and Marine Kwando. I don't want to get too far into it. There was a guy and he had a shitty knife and he made it quite clear he was coming for me. Fortunately, when you're as tall as I am, I just slapped him and he didn't have a helmet on his side, and I watched his head explode when I hit him. So oh yeah, there's guts and bones. His ear went flying. His eyeball came out of the socket. Yeah, I've I didn't say I punched his head off. I slapped the guy's head off his shoulder. But when you have gargantuan strength and size. All right, so anyway, I had vinegar, and it's not even regular vinegar. They call it, what is the word? It's not regular vinegar, malted vinegar. And it's not just salt, it's a shitload of salt. I remember eating the fish the first bite plain, and I'm like, wow, that's good plain. But I like white fish, and I like a crunchy coating. I think this one was beer batter, which wasn't special, but it was good plain. They gave me that, and I spit it out, and they're like, you're offending our culture. It's terrible. No cultured. How do you eat this? Of course, they eat beans on toast and other spotted dick and all the other terrible food England has. How did I like it? Ketchup? You're American. No, I liked it with tartar sauce. I ate it all over the UK constantly. For me, it was like, something we just don't have that often. So they varied. Some of the tartar sauces I like better than others. Some were fucking amazing. But I definitely don't like it with 100 times too much salt and vinegar. There's this one brand they have, which is like the Heinz ketchup of vinegar. I don't remember the name of it. But you have to have this one. And when I would tell people, oh, I had fish and chips. Did you try our salt and vinegar? Yeah. How was it? It was terrible. Are you sure? No. No, asshole, I'm not sure. Oh, there's a ton of videos, top 10 best things to eat in America, except their lists always get extended to 100 or more. These motherfuckers have never had happiness like America. You could get bacon on a cheeseburger? Yes. Yes. Look at this burger. They just don't know. So don't believe what you hear on your social media, kiddies. Accept what you hear in America, because we tell it like it is. When we tell you about shitty Iran and shitty Colombia and shitty Venezuela and France and yes, I've talked many times. If you took most of these countries and wiped them off the map right now, right? Just I snap my fingers like Thanos and the entire UK is gone. Right. Uh, Maybe not Germany, that's my people. Euro, Spain, and Portugal, and all of these garbage places. If I did a Thanos and they all disappeared, do you know what would happen? Nothing. They don't have ideas. They don't invent anything. They don't produce anything. They have no oils, no chips, no electronics, no space program. They're literally a waste of space. I can go starting at Mexico and snap my fingers like Thanos and wipe out all of Central and South America. You know what happens? Crime reduction. That's really it. These people offer nothing. I'm just telling it like it is. Uh, Russian territories. Well, what do they do really for us compared to what we do for them? Nothing. All of these stands. Where's that place that Borat is from? I don't remember. All of these useless white people, which are my people, they're really not doing anything for the world. Nothing would change, right? We get rid of some mafias. As much as I would like to delete all of the Asian areas, some of them make computer chips. China does manufacture. I don't like China at all, and they're corrupt and terrible people. And it's a garbage place with human tragedies you can't believe. Most of you have never traveled. You've never been there. But when you see these rice paddy motherfuckers with no teeth, a buck teeth, those dumb hats, yeah, and you see the human suffering everywhere. But this is communism. It would make a difference if China was gone. Our goods would go up. Walmart would lose 90% of their stuff. And, Target, Target. I'd like to get rid of them. Okay, anything else so I can get out of here? Again, I encourage you to watch these videos and see what the people have to say. It's funny when they go to a big grocery store. Oh, Costco. There's millions of videos about Costco. I can't believe all of this in one store and the prices. I didn't know there was more than one kind of grapes or mushrooms. Motherfuckers not from it. You don't know how good. If any of you are from America that are woke and you're bitching about anything, I implore you, losers, go to another country. Please show us. Teach us a lesson. Right? It's so great. Go to the Congo. Go to China and live there as an American. Go on. See how that works out. France is a dump. France is a complete dump. They say that during these interviews, people from places like France, I heard many of them, like, oh no, what you hear about on TV, it's all a lie. France is a dump. It's all a scam. The people are terrible. Everybody stinks. No, I'm not sorry. If you're from a shitty place, go through the correct paperwork and come to the winning team. That's all I could tell you. But you don't want to come here on holiday, because when you see how good it is, you will never, ever want to go back. That's what happens. There's already people that have moved. I think I saw this couple in a little clip. Another one with Walmart. Yeah. All right, guys, I want to end this. I've probably given you 45 minutes or something by this point. Feels like it. What was on those plates? Oh, over here? In this bowl, I was under the weather from an injury. I won't get into that. Chef Jim made me world's greatest egg drop soup. I won't get into it here because it's not a food video, but it's the best egg drop soup, and it's one of the best soups I've ever had in my life anywhere. And he made a nice batch. I've been eating it for a few days. And it was very nutritious, easy to digest, and a soup format. The broth is better than drugs. The plate. Oh, I had gotten a big. Oh, I don't know how many. I'm just trying to count rows. 20, 24? Of very large white peaches, which are a very special breed. None of you know unless you watch Seinfeld and know what a Mackinaw is, but you don't. Uh, so they all ripened at the same time. So last night, so they don't rot, he cut them up and put two peaches at a time in a zippy bag in the freezer, but a couple he left in the fridge to be eaten today. So that's what the other thing. It wasn't my normal meal. Like I said, there was some stuff going on. But that's what it was, peaches and egg drop dumpling soup. Oh, a 10. I actually, believe it or not, for those that know how much I eat, I had no appetite for the past 3 days. 2 of those days, I don't think I ate anything. And I wasn't fasting. I had no appetite or was almost sickened by food. No energy. Lunch today, it's always whatever I want. Especially if Chef Jim was here, he would tell you. It's David Appreciation Day. Don't ask. But, he would make me, whether it's a steak or some shrimp or quesadillas or whatever. It's like when you have a chef, it's like being at a big New Jersey style diner, which a lot of you have never been to, where there's 8 or 12 pages of food. He'll make me whatever I want, whatever combination. So I don't know yet what I want for lunch. I might put some thought to it now, but anyway. Yes, shout out to you. I know who you are. Am I in love with lucidity? Yes! Yes, I love. Shout out to lucidity. She's spicy. I like her. I would hang with her. I hate to tell you people this. If I could if Guild Wars had a program that they'll pay for it, and you can meet up with someone from the game, and I don't know, for a couple days, not necessarily hookups, just hang out, right? I would pick Lucidity almost over most of you motherfuckers because she's spicy and fun and funny. I know, but you can control Vanessa. Her tricks don't work on me like they do on. First, she's taller than you, motherfucker, and heels. Vanessa is 6'4", right? So even in big heels, I'm still towering over that bitch. But yes, I would pick hanging with Lucidity over most of you. I'd like to hang with Candy Guzzler and her husband because they are the funny. They're funny alone, but when they're together, especially if he's had a few drinks, few of you, if any, have ever heard them together. It's better than comedies. I would hang with Nudie, but it would be fast car shit. Like if I went and visited Nudie, and they had a camera crew, I'd be like, Nudie, I have the days all planned out for us. Okay, mate. We'd go skydiving first. And he would go. If I had to get him in a bear hug and jump out that motherfucker. Yeah, and we'd go in a shark cage. Because they got that shit out there. Deep sea fit. We would do man shit. Whatever they think is a fast car, I would rent one and we'd go somewhere and I'd show them how you drive. I'd show them what 400 kilometers an hour is like. Anybody else? Maybe Mighty Teapot, just so I would take him to a barber or whatever they call it there and where he's from. Yeah, and I would get him a proper shave and a haircut so he doesn't look like a caveman or one of the guys from the Geico commercial. It's only funny if you're American. Other women? I mean, who? You know, there's a chick on a Discord I'm on who's just lovely, and she posts yummy food vids. None of you know her. She's quiet. Zooey. I would hang with Zooey and have delicious foods. Many chomps. Uh, that would be cool, but I don't think she's classically fun. I think she's chatty where she's comfortable and in control on a microphone in her own house. There's a certain type of people that are like that. And you might think, oh, she's that in person. I don't think so. I don't think she would be classically fun. I'd like to hang with Little Chompy. I don't know what we would do. It does, you know, she doesn't seem like she does any conventional fun things. And I think she would be scared of everything, unfortunately. I'd like to meet her. That would be cool. Jaspy! Oh, I would hang with Jaspy. I would get rid of all his Dr. Pepper. I would go to whatever store they have that's large on a shopping spree, and we would get him snacks. I'd literally fill his room up with snacks. But no Dr. Pepper. And I'd have a talk or two with his wife about Chinese things. I don't know who that is. A lot of these names you're writing, I don't know who they are. Famous? Not famous to me. All right, people, I got to end this. We have to be close to an hour at this point. But again, for the fifth time or whatever, I encourage you to watch these. Oh my God. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Is that Thomas Spans? Or does he have a goddamn doppelganger? See, you people don't know who Thomas Spans is. Go to Thodio.com or YouTube Thodio, Thodio. This is the most scary doppelganger. That is Thomas Spans. I don't have the audio on. I know that's not him, but god damn does that look like Thomas Spans from Holland. Listen, type in Thodio, Thodio. Go to their website, Thodio.com. I have a couple. Jesus, does that look like Thomas. So much, even though he's now moved to the rainforest in Brazil, I have got to get that video to him, and I will. All right, enjoy. This has been FFN. Can I get one in on the buzzer? Yes. Okay, and where are you from? Spain. Okay, so they essentially wrote that their whole life they heard all of this American stuff. Trash, people are trash, violence, Trump this, Trump that, Hitler, trash food, trash culture, and he said he was absolutely shocked the first time he went to America. Everything is a lie that they get told. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Were you surprised to find out that your prize possession ham that's $135 or whatever more, we just sell in delis for $2.99 a pound? Yeah, I've had that ham many times. It's not special ham. You don't eat it and go, I just put Christ in my mouth. It's just regular ham. It's just their other ham is even worse. Oh, God. There's no good food in Spain. It's just Mexican, right? No, it's not Mexican food. They would be very offended by that. All right. God damn, that's Thomas Spans. All right. Legend.